One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us on this Friday night for some preseason action between the Green Bay Gamblers and the Waterloo Blackhawks. Last night, it was Green Bay 5-2 victors over the Blackhawks. Joey Slavic, the winner in that one. JJ Salako, the loser in that one. It was a third period of dominance for Green Bay. 11 shots on goal to 2 for Waterloo. Propelled them to score 2 goals in the third period and win that game. 5-2. Going like this. In the second period, it was David Roosevelt getting his first of the preseason, assisted by William Sanderson and Nate Beanstock. 25 seconds later at 3:26, it was Sam Harris hitting the rebound from Adam Tim's point shot and making it 2-0 Gamblers. But the Blackhawks responded with Dylan Nolan's power play goal assisted by Chase Dutte and Ryan Whitelevitt at 7:04. He walked in from the left circle and put one top shelf past Joey Slavic. At 10:52, it was Chase Dutte assisted by Dylan Nolan and Rio Trijon to make it 2-2. That was a weird goal. You can see it on social media. Nolan just floated the shot from the left circle, and Dutte put his stick out and tipped it over the head, like a pop fly in baseball, of Joey Slavic, making it 2-2. But at 19:33 of the second period, Elliot Goalie assisted by Adam Tim and Cruz Martin, making it 3-2 Gamblers, and then everyone's back from there. At 12:35 of the third period, O'Malley's first of the preseason on a power play, and then at 14:33, it was Lennon Epley making it 5-2 Gamblers, and that was it. Each team went 1 for 3 on a power play. Shots on goal was 25-18. The Green Bay Gamblers. Three stars in that game was Elliot Goalie, Gino Carcone, and Sam Harris. We'll take a break and come back. Preseason pregame. After this on YouTube. Preseason game number 2 for the Waterloo Blackhawks as they host the Green Bay Gamblers for the second game of a back-to-back here tonight. Go over the Blackhawks roster. There's a lot of new guys on this roster under first-year head coach Scott Gordon. So let's meet them. Number 3 is Trey Suttenberg, left-hander from Loveland, Colorado. This is Stillwater last season. Number 4 is Ryan Hecker, the right-hander from Evanston, Illinois. Was with Avon Old Farms last season. Number 6 is Justin Bartley, the right-hander from Chicago, Illinois. He's with Watertown in the NAHL last season. Number 9, Chase Dutte from Lake Forest, Illinois, had a goal yesterday for the Blackhawks and with Waterloo last season, 15 goals. Number 10 is Colin Emery, the LA, California native, was with Johnstown last season in the NAHL. Number 12 is Caleb Diavich from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. He was with Chicago Reapers last season. 13 is Ryan Whitelevitt from Minnesota and assist last season in 18 games with the Hawks. Number 14 is Kaz Carlson, the Virginia, Minnesota native, was with Rock Ridge last season. Number 15, Wyatt Harris, a phase 2 draft pick for the Hawks in this past draft in May. Makes his Blackhawks debut tonight from Appleton, Wisconsin. This was the Wisconsin Wendigo last season. Number 16 is Rio Trijon, Minneapolis, Minnesota native, was with Eden Prairie last season. Number 17 is Travis LaFair from Everett, Minnesota native, versus Watertown last season. 18 is Jimmy Weaver, the third Lake Illinois native, was also with Chicago Racers last season. 19 is Milo Ginman, the Sion, Switzerland native, was with Bishop Kearney Selects last season. 20 is Ty Mason. He discussed Waverly and Saskatchewan, Canada, Minnesota, with the Waterloo and Fargo in the USHL last season. Cade Meyer, 21, Wisconsin native last season, was with the Greater Van. 22 is Dylan Nolan. He was with Tri-City last season in the USHL. San Jose, California native. 24 is River Freeman, the Duluth, Minnesota native, 2006 born, Irvingtown, Minnesota last season. 25 is Nicholas Gudmundsson, Carnation, Washington native last season. He was a Winkler. 26 is Sean Devlin, Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota native, from Janesville in the NAHL last season. 27 is Owen DeGraff, Odessa, Florida native, but the Long Island Gold last season. 28 is Brock Schultz, East Grand Forks, Minnesota native, was with Waterloo last season. 39 is Toby Carlson, Entrance, Alaska native, who's Entrance in the NAHL last season. Ate Vekla is 43. Helsinki, Finland, native last season, was the Yokovic U20. 44 is Avery Laberte, Lorette, Manitoba, Canada, was with Niverville last season. 53 is Jackson Steiner, Calgary, Alberta, Canada native last season, was with Camrose last season. 55 is Anthony Pelletieri, Old Rock, Massachusetts native last season, was with Bishop Kearney Select. 71 is Cooper Farnham, Whitesburg, New York native, was a Lone Star last season. 72 is Carter Stroud. He's really impressed me yesterday. Was Oklahoma and Watertown last season. 73 is Morgan Brady, Woking, Alberta, Canada native, in the second season with the Blackhawks. 91 is Joey Fankhale. 1 is Eli Fletcher. He's the backup to number 29 affiliate for Shaw. Belmont, Switzerland native. Last season, 3 goals against, a 909 save percentage, 12, 16, and 1 record with Watertown last season. The starters for the Gamblers, from left to right, David Roosevelt, William Famison, and Pegasek Newitzel. Rafael Phillips and Owen Westness are the defensemen, and in net is Joey Slavic. We'll take a break and come back. Preseason action continues next. Preseason action continuing tonight for the Waterloo Blackhawks. Game 2 of 4 this preseason. Got one more at home next Tuesday before they travel on the road to Des Moines next Thursday and travel out to Pennsylvania next weekend. Also around the league, Yesterday, Fargo defeated Sioux City 6-3 with 4 third-period goals to kick off their preseason. Earlier today, Omaha, 4 third-period goals plus an overtime goal to defeat Sioux Falls 7-6. That was a wild one. It was Brady Armstead short-handed getting the game-winning goal in overtime for the Lanterns as they start the preseason 1-0. And Fargo defeated Tri-City 6-2 in Sioux City as a part of the Western Conference shootout. 3-goal first period for the Force propelled them to victory. With 2 minutes to go, second period, it is Muskegon 2, Youngstown nothing at Princecape Arena. Adam Belushko and Ethan Duraki, the goals for Muskegon in the first period. 7:40 to go, period number 1 in Madison. Max Ryder with goals 1 and 2 for Madison at a 42nd mark and 8:44 as the Capitals are up on the Rough Riders in Middleton. Tomorrow night, Des Moines takes on Sioux City as a part of the Western Conference shootout. Chicago takes on. Oh, this is tonight. This is tonight. Des Moines takes on Sioux City. Chicago takes on Dubuque. And then tomorrow night, Omaha and Fargo, Muskegon and Youngstown, Des Moines and Tri-City, Sioux City, and Sioux Falls, Madison, and Cedar Rapids do battle. We will take a break and come back. Preseason action set to go here from Waterloo. It's the Gamblers and the Blackhawks. Game 2 of 2 this week here on this Friday night. The Gamblers lineup from left to right: Sokol, Eppley, and Carpone in the first line. Josh Wharton, Elliott Davis on the second line. And Samuelson, Frankie and Neutral, the third line. Chris Martin, Adam Tim, and Teddy Richardson, the fourth line. The defensemen, Cody Arcana Roadhead, Andrew O'Sullivan with Dale Phillips, Owen Wisness, Ryder Randall, David Holub, Sam Harris, Jack Norton. The goalies, Joey Slavic and Kai Weigel. The Hawks, it's Owen DeGraff. Oh, that's a Florida native with the Long Island goals last season. 18 goals, 24 assists. Brock Schultz and Cooper Spahn, the New York native from Lone Star last season. White Harris and Ate Vekla, the defensive starters, and still just starting that minor. We'll take a break and come back. That's the way and what's not here in Waterloo. Preseason action set to go. One more time for the starting lineup first for Green Bay. And that's Joey Slavic. The forwards from left to right, David Roosevelt, William Samuelson, and 52nd New Itself. Defenseman Armistead Phillips, and Owen Wesney. For the Hawks, it's Owen DeGraff, Brock Schultz, and Cooper Spahn, Wyatt Harris, and Ate Vekla, the defenseman, and Ferguson Shaw. In Shaw last season, 3 goals against average, a .909 save percentage, a 12, 16-1 record with Watertown last year. 20 minutes on the clock. It'll be Samuelson against Brock Schultz for the draw. No winners on sweaters yet, but if I had to take a guess, Brock Schultz will be the captain for the Hawks this season. We're underway. Schultz wins it back to Wyatt Harris. He goes across to Vekla. Now, if he does, he has to up the near side wall. Schultz kicks to a stick and dumps it in. But we have to play it. Spawn on there. Now, DeGraff back here to try to find Spawn on near our far side corner. But still there. And still behind us on net down to the near side. Trying to find Roosevelt. Pinched up there by Schultz. It keeps down into the Blackhawk zone. Vekla. Up at the Spawn on. Spawn in. Dumps it in. So out of his net to play up the near side wall. A 3. Now Stokel. It's into the Blackhawk zone. Spawning. Now in the middle of the neutral zone for Green Bay. Flips it to Landon Heffley. Takes you to the glove save by Philly Shaw. 49 seconds in to period number 1. No score. Gamblers and Hawks. Face off will be to the blocker side of the shot. It'll be Cass Carlson against Landon Heffley for the Gamblers. It's a one by Carlson. My other Kidman. If you tell it here, he's tied up. This is the far side for Justin Bartley. Bartley on his backhand, looks up and out to Silas Lafier. Lafier, left circle, walks in, shoots, walks in front, never got to the net. Lafier, far side, tied up. Puck is out the center for Military to head. A little carry back in Anthony. To Ginman, drop pass Carlson, shoots wide and has the rebound on the far side. Cartel handles for Green Bay. Out comes Sokol. Sokol enters the slot. Back in fast towards the back post. And a nice stick there by Anthony Pelleteri to negate that threat. And he backhands it down to Green Bay zone. No icing. Far side. This is Carcon. Takes it in his own zone under the near side blue line for Harris, who shoots 6 and gloved by LaShaw. 18-16 to go. Period number 1. No score. Gamblers and Hawks. I had to guess Eli Zucker will get the assignment on Tuesday at Cedar Rapids. Zucker, New York native. Head out to the blocking side of LaShaw. It's off as 1. Tied up to 1 of the Gamblers. Harris, high slot, shoots. The bucket in a good save by LaShaw. Slider, behind his own net, now to his back end. Chase it out. Slider, touch pass, run up on Toby Carlson. There's 6 back into the Blackhawk zone. Cole McKinney overskates it. Bucket in the neutral zone. Carlson now skates it back into his own zone. Evading pressure out of the far side. Now Cole and Everett kicks to a second. Sticks it into the zone. Shot pass Carlson. What's on a shot? Puck goes for in the slot. Trey Fredenberg. The side corner now. Back to the point, Hecker. He sticks it. And it's taken there by the Gamblers. And he clears. And Villa Verde overskates it. Now Cole McKinney in the neutral zone. Trying to find Adam Kim. Puck evaded him, and Hecker takes a big hit. High slot. And now a shot blocked in front of the stick of Connor Broadhead. Here comes the Hawks the other way. Carter Sproul. Waiting for a drop man. Trying to find Hecker. Takes it from him and cleared all the way back down to the Blackhawks zone. And Villa Verde on the far side. Jake Scholl sticks his hit. Puck three in the referee's tree. And Kim dumps it in for Green Bay. 3 minutes gone, first period. Carter Sproul backhands it. And it's in the neutral zone, and now tips in back down to the Blackhawk zone. So he gets the shot. His backhand. Trying to find Ryan Hecker. Samuelson near side corner. Pass evades the Gamblers beanstalk. Excuse me, business. Going behind to retrieve it. By Nick Samuelson. Samuelson up to Rosenwald. That pass deflected by the Hawks. Now Phillips at the line. Two shoots. Kicked out by LaShaw. His fourth save of the game. Brock Schultz up the near side. Taken there by the Gamblers. Center goes. Phillips. Outside dumps it in. LaShaw out of it to play it. They would still. To Rosenwald. Dave Rosenwald. That's the line. A shot. Blocked in front. Never got to net off the stick of Wozniak. Far side. Again, Wozniak shoot. Blocked in front by his own man, Samuelson. Far side corner is Brock Schultz. He gets around the man. Here come the Hawks the other way. 3-on-2 possibly. And Schultz was lazily back at it. Now has to pull up and dump it in. 4 shots for Green Bay and none for the Hawks early on. 4.5 to go. 4.5 gone. First period. And it's just into the zone by the Gamblers. It was still. Pelleteri near side. Trying to get there. Randall cuts off for Green Bay and keeps it in. Pelleteri again. Behind the net. Cartone pressures him. But it comes out to time with Lafier. Lafier tips it into the Gambler zone. Pelleteri on his backhand trying to find the Hawk. Gudmundsson. Near side. Blue line. And Spartley who dumps it in. Angel. Near side corner. And Sokol, puck in the slot, as the game was cut out with Gino Cartone and halfway 2-on-2. Cartone pulls up, wait, by the trailer and Sokol. Look at the poked away from LaFleur. That'll be a penalty on the Hawks. Travis LaFleur will go off for tripping. Extra tackler on for Slavic. As Lachey touches up, whistle sounds, and the first penalty of the game goes on Sam Fear for hooking. So Fear goes off for hooking at the 5:24 mark of period number 1. I thought it was a clean 6 from Fear there, but nonetheless, again, we're power play that went 1 for 3 yesterday gets their first chance out of the game. It'll be Danielson against Fankano for the draw. He's walked the side up, so he has a charge. Tied up in one of the corner by Fankano, and Sproul tips it out. Phillips goes cross ice for Frank. Or just like Newell, so he goes back to Phillips. Here's our zone. Phillips will hit it and dump it in. Reaver and Fankano cut it off. But stays in the Blackhawk zone to the near side. Phillips left point. So cross ice to Newell. Offside half wall, trying to find Phillips again. Puck tied up there by Fankano. But the game will come out with it. Woodson. Now down low, Samuelson. Newitzel to the line and Phillips. Roosevelt, left circle, walks in with the puck to him. And Phillips able to hold the line. Roosevelt in front. Woodson whistle on a shot. Newitzel for the icing line. Now behind the net to the near side. 105 to go on the power play. Newitzel, near side half wall. He's there for Roosevelt, left circle. He'll walk in and flip it down low to Samuelson. Samuelson in front. And off the post by Witten. Phillips, that's blocked in front. And Reaver clears. Phillips, that's a play it. Phillips behind the net. So leave it off for Lynn Heffley. And Phillips to go for a change. Second in out there for Green Bay. Cody Sokol, 6 away and cleared by Trey Fredenberg. Near side, now to the far side. This is the Gamblers O'Sullivan. Leaves it off for Heffley. Had a goal yesterday. A very highly touted recruit. Heffley looks in front. 6 to the right point. Leaving it off. O'Sullivan. Cartone down low. Heffley kicks to a 6. Or excuse me, that was McKinney. Now Cartone, left circle. Going in front, it's taken and cleared by the Hawks Emery. O'Sullivan goes for a change, or loses the edge rather, but Hawks likes the full straight. Sokol dumps it in. Cartone near side corner. Leaves it off for O'Sullivan. Able to hold the line. Cartone, by the other one, looks in front. Stick the side, here come the Hawks other way. Carlson, 2-on-2, now 3-on-2. Carlson. Looks in front. But still free to save by Slavic. Heffley, far side. Cut off there by Vekla. Vekla makes a move and puts the Carlson drop pass. And looking for Vekla. Vekla sent towards the net though. Carlson in front. Trying to find the Hawks receivers. Dumped in by Green Bay. Vekla. Takes it up. Ready to get off. Kidman. Now Carlson left short goal. Looked away from him. And here comes the Gamblers the other way. A shot wide of the net by Richardson. Tim Harris holds the line. Martin. And Richardson. Come up there by Vekla. Now Tim to the near side wall. Cut off by Vekla there. The half wall. Vekla. And a back foot over there. Harris walks in and shoots. Kicked out by Rashad. Kidman on the far side. Another bad throw over. Keeps the puck in the Blackhawks of Richardson on his back end to the far side. Vekla up and kept it again. Another kick saved by LaShaw from the point shot. By good. Harris only able to hold the line. The Hawks will go for a partial change. Going was on a pass. And Didman was able to the game was on and complete the change. Good. Up to Cole McKinney. McKinney, come up there by Bartley, and the Hawks Fredenberg takes control in his own zone. Bartley finds Fredenberg, who forces it in the zone on the near side wall. Emery in the near side corner takes a big hit. They're allowed to continue. As Fulham, far side corner of the Gamblers zone, cut off the red Pelletieri. Pelletieri to Carlson, left circle, he'll walk in. Taking down, Carolina continues, Fulham. And we'll get out to goalie. Goalie, backhand into Luton, one-on-one. Luton, right circle, pulls up, looks for the trailer. Walks up the front, and then a good save by LaShaw. Goalie, far side, come back to the line. Is it Randall left circle? Who shoot? And a glove save by Sawyer LaShaw. 9:51 to go, first period. And it's 9-1 Sox Green Bay. Take a break and come back here on YouTube. Nine 51 to go, period number one. The game was also won the power play, but they're dominating offensively so far. 9 shots to 1 actually have been tilted in their favor thus far. Anderson will go against the Hawks. Carter South was on to watch the side of Sawyer LaShaw. Whistle sound. Hawks go early. That'll bring in Franklin for the draw. Fight up in one. Out on the Hawks. Sproul. Quick pass for Jake Schultz. He couldn't get a stick on it. Snyder. And the neutral zone now is taken by the Gamblers offside by O'Sullivan. As it was Stevenson, it took a hit. He couldn't corral the puck. Couldn't corral his footing rather. And still, forcing the game was offside. 9:37 to go, period number one. Jimmy Reaver loses an edge. Throws the ball. The Broadhead left circle. Who was in front? Sproul was a good stick to force it to the outside corner. Sproul. Lead pass to Fangano. Now, near side half wall of the Gamblers unsported up and out. For Northville ahead. Only big hit there. Now Fangano back to the way for the Hawks. Fangano and Sproul. Fangano in offside. As Sproul could not touch up. I don't think she goes first period. It is the Hawks. Brock Schultz out there with against Landon Heffley. So Schultz, DeGraff, and Spawn in line out there. Heffley walks in off the faceoff. Not passing to the front. Taken there by the Hawks. Schultz out he comes. Schultz with Spawn in. Long shot. Take a side by Slavic. His rebound is Spawn in. Has it up on the far side corner. Brock Schultz comes out with it. Down to the line. Albert shoots. The bucket is wide of the net. Landon Heffley. Near side Stokel. Now Phillips. Already comes for Green Bay 3-on-2 possibly. Phillips. And onside. Shot stopped by a shot. Whistle sound. Yeah, it will be a penalty. It looks like it'll be on a Phillips for taking off the helmet of Brock Schultz. And there will be Phillips. Yeah, I'll say there was a little bit of an anger shown by the Phillips. I'll take control of that here and we're going to power play a personalized conduct or nothing. So, up to their first power play chance of the game at the 11:32 mark of period number 1. So, Wolves will go off for nothing. Our first power play in it will look a little different. The draft, Schultz, and Sproul, which I'll tell you Victor, and Cooper Potter. Full forward work for the Hawks, opposed by Elliott Goalie, Sam Harris, Jack Nolton, and William Samuelson. Nicola, press circle now, Fawning. Now, Nicola, the draft, right circle, once and shoots in a glove save by Joey Frederick. 18 to go, first period. 10 seconds gone in the power play. Against the glove side of Joey Frederick. Goes for the draw. Gives goalie. Don't releases it to goalie. What's behind you, Jan Burnett? And while you're down by Jack goes in. Let's not out of the play it. Leaves it for Vekla. Vekla tees it up to the blue line. Top pass. Now comes Spawning. He feeds Sproul. 6 to a 6. Left circle. Sproul able to corral. Gets to Brock Schultz. Right circle. Schultz walks in. And pull up near side corner. Schultz. That's the line in Vekla. Vekla. Now the draft walks in. Right circle again. Hard to pull out. Vekla. Spawning. Left circle. A shot blocked in front and cleared by the Gamblers. As they will looking to go for a change. Emery Goodman, Toby Carlson, Chase Fredenberg, and Vekla out. Vekla will go for a change. Out comes Snyder. There's Carlson. Then Emery takes a big hit. Snyder able to not hold the line. Glenn Heffley comes out for Green Bay short-handed. Heffley walks in, pokes away. Carlson. Now to Chase Fredenberg. Takes the move at the blue line. Walks in. Now to the far side corner. Tied up there. Heffley, Fredenberg, and a couple others out there. 20 to go on the power play as it's cleared again by the Gamblers. Time for one more rush of the Blackhawks 3. Across 6 to the side for Snyder to handle. Snyder carries in. That circle shoots. Gloved and held by Joey Savick. But 6 seconds to go on the power play. 6.5 to go. Period number 1. No score between the Gamblers and the Hawks. Jake Schultz, Craig Cadle, Munson, Pelletieri, and Bartley the pilot there for the Hawks. Munson has up the draw. It's one and shot wide by Fagano. Munson. Near side half wall. Jake Schultz. Shoots. A bunch of wide in the net by Fagano. Jake Schultz again. Far side in neutral zone now. Tied up there by Tim. The show up. There's his shoulder and backhands it. On net, Phillips switches set, or the favor himself. Phillips hits the head over, and he lost his balance. That knocked over Tony Cicella, who wasn't expecting it. Since he was on first period, Phillips would go to the bench. As the net gets put back on. 6:10 to go, period number 1. The merchant for the draw against Tim to the glove side of Philly of the shot. Martin tossed out. He still thought 7-6 to draw. It's all tied up and won by the Hawks. And Liberté turns it over 10 and the slot back in. Try now. That's not the score there, but it's Cruz Martin. A bad throw over by the Hawks. And Cruz Martin, the first goal of the game for Green Bay at the 14:01 mark of period number 1. So Martin gets his first goal of the preseason, and the Gamblers lead here late in period number 1. Martin now dumps it in. A shot over the play at Ryan Hecker. Now Brock Schultz over the draft, fires the net, harassed, and gets it out to Liberté. Liberté carries in and dumps it in to the near side, Hecker. Right up there. A couple of Gamblers across to the near side, to Richardson. Unable to get it from Cooper Fawnin. Now over the draft, 6-6 into the slot, puck still free. There he goes to the near side corner. 5:20 to go, period number 1. So Sullivan hit there by Jake Schultz. That's Brock Schultz. So it's up to the near side. It's like into the Gamblers bench by Jack Williams. Talk about running him. 1-0 the Gamblers lead. 5:05 to go, period number 1. Cass Carlson for the draw. Won by the Gamblers. Toss to the far side. Here comes Roosevelt. In onside, Roosevelt. Now the goalie back end. Pass over the front of the net. Puck still free. And Randall able to hold the line. Near side. Puts around to the far side. Goalie lets it go to the line for Poland. Then Randall. Left point. What's the goalie icing line? Goalie. Now Williams. Waits, goes the line. Randall shoots. Gloves and held by Philly for Shaw. And now with some love stuff after Williams grabbed the Shaw. Carlson and Mercier go after him. And there's 2-2. 2-2 needs to get a hold of this game really quickly. As now White Harris has up with goalies and forward. Will there be some penalties here? So 4-4 hold will go off as well as Mercier and Carlson. Carlson. So at the 16:31 mark, Carlson will go off at the. So I think it's the roughing minors on both, and a forward for Green Bay. So roughing on both teams. 4:29 to go, period number 1. Emery out there for the Hawks. Posed by Samuelson for the draw on the block side of Philly of Shaw. Shot 13-4 in favor of Green Bay. Jimmy Reaver. Finds on that face-off win. Extra space, maybe some more opportunities for both offensive sides. Reaver. Moves it off for Jackson Snyder. Snyder. Walks in. Waves it off. Pulling every pulls up left circle. Looks to the side for Carlson. Now David Roosevelt plays off for Phillips. Phillips again, Roosevelt to the far side. Turns over Reber in the neutral zone. Reber up to Carlson. Now Snyder. Reber again. Forces it into the zone against Roosevelt. Roosevelt up and out center it goes. Samuelson. Will throw it in zone. 104 to go in the 4-on-4 time. 3.5 to go first period. Nino Carcone. It's into the zone. Snyder forces the turnover here. Snyder backhands it blindly to Reber. Now Carcone does backhand. Looking front. And halfway score. Nice play there by Gino Carcone and a 4-on-4 goal from the Green Bay Gamblers. It's 2-0 at the 16:50 mark of period number 1. Halfway was over on the back post, and the player of Gino Carcone's caliber is not going to miss that pass 9 times out of 10. So Green Bay was 2-0 lead. And period number 1. Blackhawks in this position last night in period number 2, but we're able to come back. So Terry carries in. They're trying to find Jordan Sproul. Bartley able to hold the line though. Bartley is into the spot, puts away from him. Back comes Carcone again. Carcone is halfway one more time. In offside. There's 2:60 to go, period number 1. 21 seconds to go. Terry on the 4-on-4 time. They saw the Blackhawks line 1 by the Hawks. Bartley to Pelletieri. Pelletieri carries in. It's Bartley and around Green Bay. Straight into the Blackhawks zone. Big Munson is there, cuts it off, and out come the Hawks again. 5-on-5 as most players come back onto the ice. Good Munson will curl in his own zone. Leave it off for Wyatt Aaron. Now Good Munson. Back ends at cross ice. It's time with Lafleur. Down Bromley, loses the puck, loses the edge, pucks for the cut, and Savic the save. $2:08 to go, period number 1. Green Bay 2, Blackhawks 7. Carlson, Lafleur, out there with Ginman, Harris, and Vikla. The final there for the Hawks. Carlson against the Gamblers goalie Wooten McKinney. Lafleur. Harris able to hold the line. Ginman splits the pass and Broadhead cuts it off for Green Bay. Near side. Out center it goes for goalie. Goalie cuts into the Blackhawks zone. Right pass for McKinney. It gets there. Over the inside corner, taking over the Hawks. Up they come. 2-on-2. Carlson and Ginman. Now Ginman. Curls. Tries to leave it off for Vikla. A second out, and here comes Green Bay 2-on-1. McKinney, toe foot. And push to free. And a good save there. McKinney. 1:20 to go, period number 1. And floated up and out. No, I think his work is that goes back to zone of the plate. 105 to go first period. Look, it carries in, right circle, cutting in. There's Tim, loses it. Out comes Farnon for the Hawks. Super Farnon. Takes it into the gambler zone. Back to the line, a shot deflected, and a kick save by Slavic. Owen to draft now. Near side corner. Head up with Farnon. Now Martin comes out with it for Green Bay. Martin gets a stick from him. Half minute to go in the first period. Oh, here comes Rosenball, 2-on-1. Up the slot, Rosenball. There's a feet of pass, plus the free to slot for Green Bay. Trailer, Knowlton, high slot. Right circle, Knowlton will wait. Look in front. Rosenball has it wide. 10 seconds to go, period number one. Here's on the Hawks the other way. Carlson with Brock Schultz. Schultz, back end. Carlson shoots and a glove. Saved by Joey Slavic. 4 seconds to go, period number one. .2 to go, period one. Green Bay 2. Blackhawks nothing. It's up to the glove side of Joey Slavic. Sproul. Against Emerson for the draw. 4 seconds to go in the period. Sproul tied up. Phillips will tie it up on the inside corner, and that will do it for period number one. As Tyler takes a shot off of a whistle, the whistle's enough for him, and all 5 players on each side are tied up as period number one comes to an end. Whistle sounded, and Tyler took a half-hearted one-time shot against Vetla, against Slavic, and Sproul and Phillips are tied up behind the net. They're wanting to go. Phillips takes a shot at Sproul behind the net. Looks off his glove and takes some punches at Sproul. And looks at the 10-minute Masonic was assessed to Phillips. As wow, what an end of the first period. After one, it's Green Bay 2, Blackhawks nothing. Second period getting set to go here from Waterloo. It's Green Bay 2, Waterloo nothing. There's the first period recap. Green Bay got the scoring started. It's a goal by 28 Cruz Martin, and then again by Brandon Heffley, assisted by Gino Carcone. Got the penalties to go over at the end of period number 1. Carter Sproul and Mateo Phillips. They got 2 unfortunate penalties. And both penalties will 10 minutes. Mechanic and Snyder will serve an extra 2. I believe it is on. I believe that's on Sproul and Snyder will serve it. So Blackhawks short-handed to begin period number 2. Second period getting set to go. Thanks for being with us tonight. Local Heffley out there with O'Sullivan, McKinney, and Dino Clark on for the Hawks. It's Lassier, Bartley, Conan, and so it's here. We're underway period number 2. Blackhawks were handed to begin it. Carconan's on as the Gamblers go from left to right. O'Sullivan up to Heffley and Richardson. And Heffley back into Stokel. Stokel pulls up one to far side half wall. Now it's Carcone. Carcone. Down low. McKinney. Now O'Sullivan. Cross side, Heffley right circle. Walking in two. Blocks in front by Bartley. The rebound carries to Carcone. Now O'Sullivan. Left point. Heffley. It's in the pass on the back end right circle. Now Carcone. Down low again. McKinney kicks it back to Carcone. Carcone again. O'Sullivan. Walks in. Free Carcone again. Left circle. Now down low. So back close to the save by LaShaw. The rebound is cleared away by Anthony Pelletier. O'Sullivan. Drop pass for Ozol in his own zone. Go behind his net. 4 days to go on the power play. Roosevelt carries in onside. Now double dashing line. He'll curl for the only front side corner. Now Samuelson. Backhand to Bregman. News till the trailer shoots. Kicked out by LaShawn. Rebound comes to him. He'll cover with 18-27. He's on period number 2. 28 to go on the power play. Nothing. Still Green Bay. Face off one by the Gamblers. Roosevelt to the half wall. Drop pass. Westness. Trailer in the Woods. Right circle. He'll walk in and shoot. Blocked in front by Avery Labinte. Westness. Roosevelt. Offside half wall. It's up and kept in by Green Bay. Samuelson. Offside corner to Roosevelt. Offside to full strength. Westness. Washington shoots wide of the net by Wooten. One-timer. Near side half wall. Now to the right point. Blazes. High slot. Wait. Shoots. Wide of the net. The rebound. Sheriff to Singleton, who can't get a clean shot. Slater cuts it off, and the Hawks are getting control behind their own net. Every Lila birthday. Deflected into the zone. Someone's going to be called. Looks like it's going to be on Green Bay, and it is. So the Blackhawks get their second power play opportunity. It's going to be on Teddy Richardson for Hawkins. At the 2:34 mark of period number 2, the Hawks will get their second power play chance. Schultz, McGrath, Bekla, Fawnin, and the fifth member of the Hawks power play unit is Trey Fredenberg. Schultz against the Gamblers goalie. Schultz will take 2 clear it for all that center. Okay, Bekla. Drop pass. Super Fawnin. Fawnin. To Brock Schultz. Schultz is in. He's Fawnin again. Fawnin pokes it to the inside half wall. Got behind the net for Fredenberg to handle. Bekla holds the line. Down low. Schultz. Bekla high slot. To Owen McGrath. First person. He'll walk in and shoot. Right of the net. Inside half wall. Fawnin. To Bekla. Bekla again. McGrath kicks to a stick, loses it to the corner. Fredenberg kicks to Fawnin. And Fawnin will tie it up on the half wall. Fredenberg comes out with it, poked away from him, and cleared, not out. Fawnin holds the line at the half wall. Bekla to the draft. Schultz. Shoot. Saved by Slavic. Rebound. Ruckles. That's it wide. Danielson. And into the wall and cleared by the Gamblers. The shot of the plate for Snyder. Second in and out there for the Hawks. Zinman, Emery, Carlson. Out there with Snyder. And Goodmunson. Snyder carries in. Carlson got past back to Snyder. Snyder walks in right circle. Shoots. And a save by Slavic. More whistles. And more rough stuff. Man, oh man. "25 seconds to go, period, on the power play for the Hawks. $15.52 to go, period number 2. Hawks with a couple good chances here, but nothing doing. It's up to the glove side of Joey Slavic. Green Bay doubling the Hawks' shots and upper pair. Emery wins the draw back to Snyder. High slot. Emery. Down low. One-time pass into the slot. Kidman can't get a stick on it. And Green Bay's halfway clear. We're trying to play it. Snyder. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Makes a move. And in the neutral zone. Snyder. Drop pass. For Emery. Emery. And onside. Drop pass. Carlson shoots and a save by Slavic. 15:22 to go, period number 2. Lafear, Schultz, Tank Panel, Hartley, Snyder, the 5 out there for the Hawks. Faceoff won by the Gamblers and to the far side. Just clean breakout after clean breakout for the Gamblers. And Tank Panel gets turned over there by Carcone up to the far side. Lafear. Takes a hit. Plus 3 in the far side corner. McKinney. To Carcone. Far side half wall. Carcone will lead it for Zach Wooten. Now McKinney pokes away from him. Still looks for top. He scores. Tino Carcone. And it's 3-0. Gamblers. 3-0 Green Bay. That goal comes at the 5:13 mark of period number 2. Schultz against Samuelson for the draw. 3-0 Green Bay, period number 2. Snyder. Back into the Fawn, and Fawn will dip it into the Gambler zone. Fawnin. A DeGraff. Post it up, and the Gamblers take control of the neutral zone. Samuelson. Now, Rosenwald. They've gone out for New Woodstill. New Woodstill behind the net takes hit by Snyder. Regains control though. To the line. Now the near side of Sullivan. Walking right circle. Pass towards the front. Taken there by Brock Schultz. And the Hawks counter here. 4-on-3. Pass too far for Fawn in the handle. Goes over for a change. Schultz will force back Samuelson. So leave it for Roosevelt. Roosevelt. Drop pass. The Woodstill. Far side. O'Sullivan rather. Now Samuelson. Throws the ball to the left point. The shot wide of the net. It comes to LaShaw, and now he's got to stick it aside. Sonnenberg tied up. Now Hecker. Question of a Toby Carlson. As a big hit laid on Brock Schultz. He's been out there a long time as Schultz. 13 to go. Period number 2. Pucks in the inside corner of the game with Toby Carlson to Emery. No problem. One more pass for Hecker. Oh, shoot. And punched out there by Slavic. Richardson pulled away and jumped in. Hecker. Now Carlson picks it up and out on the far side. Hecker will have to curl in the far side corner. Puck in the slot. And a kick saved by LaShaw. And a broken play there. Hecker. Outwards to Emery. Will dump it in. Wide of the net. Emery there. The curl left circle. Cole and Emery. Got past. Time by White Harris. And it's taken there. And out comes Richardson. 15 minutes away. Right first from Richardson. Got past to nobody in White. If anyone will take for the Hawks outlet. Travis Lafear. Nice spin move. Lafear shoots. Picks up in the netting. Up the deflection by Jack Milton. $12-19 to go, period number 2. Green Bay doubling the Hawks and shots 20-10, leading 3-0. Cass Carlson out there for the draw against Landon Heffley. Heffley ties it up in one of the corners. Cass Carlson there for the Hawks though. Tied up on the far side, taken by Green Bay, able to turn over there, caused by Lafear. Lafear able to hold the line effectively. Goodman. Shot by Snyder. One more time. And a pass to the back post. Taken there. Carlson. Hawks trying to get a little too fancy with it. Offensively. Blaisner. Carries up and out. Sokol is off his Wesley. Trailer, one-time shot. Watch his front. That's done. Spinning a bit. There's Bartley. Loses the edge, comes out with it. Back takes it forward to Kidman, who dumps it in. It takes a hit in the process. Plays this outlet. Cody Sokol. That's there by Hecker, and now come the Hawks the other way. Munson. Downside to Jake Schultz. Schultz will move it around for Munson. Left circle. Taken there by the Gamblers, not to kill him. Sokol. Sokol to the blue line. In offside. With 11:02 to go, period number 2. So we'll take a break and come back in 60 seconds time on YouTube. Long 2 to go, period number 2. With Green Bay 3-1-0. Green Bay has dominated the last 2 nights here in Waterloo. That strong 3rd period last night is carried over to tonight. Good Munson. Outlet set, and left circle. Hauled down, and play allowed to continue here as a breakaway, a shot they score. It is the Gamblers, Zach Wooten. It's 4-0. Four nothing Gamblers at the 9:17 marker, period number 2. Jimmy Reaver backhands the face-off down into the Gamblers on 4-0. Wooten up, and the draft cuts it off. Out center it goes. Snyder. Up to the draft. The draft leaves it. For Brock Schultz. Schultz is backhand, and it's saved by Sonic Foxtrot 3, and they score! A bevy of bodies in front, with the Hawks are on the board at the 9:48 marker, period number 2. It's Brock Schultz's goal, gathering the loose puck and getting that goal. Let's see what the assists are like here. But Schultz surrounds is a bouncing puck, poked up the first shot, and he gets the last shot and gets the Hawks on the board. It's 4-1 with 10:12 to go in period number 2. Referee talking about it. Brock Schultz going over like he's the captain spot, and the goal stands. So 4-1, and Green Bay is challenging this. A goal up by 4 if it does not count. is they're challenging. Here's the goal. It was a loose puck in the slot, and it eventually makes its way to the blue paint. Brock Schultz batted it in, and made it a 4-1 game. But they are taking a look at it. 10-12 to go, period number 2. Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see what happens here. I really don't know what. I mean, it was a loose puck. Bodies went everywhere. Puck ended up in the net. So, obviously, the referees get a better look at it than I do. With the iPad down as the referee screen. But interesting note there, Brock Schultz went over. Like he was the captain. But he very well should end up being the captain. Or won the score. Looks like they're done discussing. And the goal stands. So 4-1 the score. That same one out there again for the Hawks. So Green Bay loses their timeout. Schultz against Hamilton for the draw. Schultz wins it cleanly back into the Blackhawks zone. Maybe this goal will get the Blackhawks some live. Down by now 3. Here come the Hawks. Owen DeGraff. Brock Schultz. DeGraff gets around Harris to force the puck to the end wall. DeGraff on his backhand. Tries to find Spawn and then maybe Vikla. But Green Bay corral. Stan Harris. Puck batted by Cooper Spawn. And Indy Blackhawks going onside. Throws the ball. Now Harris, right circle. Blocked. And now Newitz still. And the puck first by Randall, able to hold the line though. Throws the ball. Back to the line, and a flat pass in the corner. Puck comes in the slot. Oh, and DeGraff handles for the Hawks. DeGraff. The red line will dump it in. Hawks go for a partial change. Randall. Outlet. Turned over in the slot. Hawks changing to control the puck though. Snyder. Actually, that's good. Munson. Looks on a pass. But takes the Terry into the zone. Now it's Terry. All down on the play. Play want to continue there. Now it's in the neutral zone for the Gamblers that handle and dump in. 8:39 to go, period number 2. Good Munson. And Business. Far side, out of the near side. For hold to handle. Bring it around and dump it in. Walk along the near side wall. And flip to the far side. Business holds the line for Green Bay. Business walks into the back post and a nice stick there by the Hawks. Barely up the wall. Puts it down. Schultz does not win the race for icing. Icing on the Hawks. 8:03 to go, period number 2. It's off to the glove side of Philly Lachey. 8:03 to go, period 2. It's off one by the gambler. Richardson. Back to the line and puck it away. Martin, now Tim. Open Sullivan. One-time shot, blocked in front, deflected, and the Hawks get out of the zone. Good Munson. Behind the net. So they're turning the goal to Owen McGrath. Like I said, bodies and everywhere. It could have been because of anybody in that scrum for the Hawks. Martin. McKinney. To the line. Goalie. Makes a move, right circle with his backhand. Leaves it off. McKinney, a shot stopped by LaShaw. Rebound kick to a 6, and out center it goes. 7:02 to go, period number 2. Sullivan carries it onside, right circle. Goes in front of the net, and a 6 save by LaShaw. Falls to the line, kept in there by Green Bay. As a penalty is going to be called on Pelletieri for high sticking. Now Wooten takes the hit. Pelletieri's going to go off for high sticking. It was a heck of a sell job there by LA goalie. Two minutes for high sticking or Anthony Pelletieri. 6:47 to go, period 2. Hawks down by 3, and in danger of going down by more. At the 13 mark. Famous for the Jollies out there was Roosevelt, Wooten, Delisco, and Phillips. Phillips, far side. Near side, the whistle. The whistle. Phillips, that circle. Roosevelt walks in and shoots, they score. Jack Wooten, his second of the period, makes it 5-1 Gamblers. That goal comes at the 13-32 mark of period number 2. 5-1 Green Bay. Hawks down by 4 again. Fredenberg. That was to Vekla. Vekla walks in and shoots. Fought off there by Slavic. Good chance there for the Finn. Vekla again. He'll shoot again. Fredenberg, ball to the icing line. Emery turns and shoots. Walks in front. Carcone. Turns it over Carlson, but a 2-on-1 the other way. Heffley to the back post. They score. It's Cody Sokol, and it's 6-1 Gamblers. So that'd be it for Julius Lashai here. And it is. Eli Zucker will count in 6-1 Gamblers. Zucker last season has played gets underway. Again, 6-1 Green Bay. Here's Tim. He'll walk in to Martin. Puck free. Taken over by Santano. Let's see, that's spawning. And onside. A shot. Deflected by Snyder. It's always going to be called. It's on Green Bay, but Hawks on the power play. John Green Bay's Adam Tim. Hawks on the power play, down by 5. Six one Green Bay. So, Eli Switch's numbers last season: a 2.79 goals against average, a 9.3 save percentage, 16-8-5 record with the East Coast militia. New York Stars A-Board. Hawks to the power play. Down by 5. Beckler. It's a return season out of the near side spawning. Beckler shoots. Fought off there by Slavic. Spawning. As in the back to Beckler along the near side wall. Beckler and Coach fight to keep it in. They do. Beckler. Then a Sproul. Sproul loses it. And out comes Wesnick. Short-handed. McCurry in his own zone. Wire it. Now short-handed 2-on-1 for Green Bay. Goalie. To the back post. Samuelson. What's on the shot? Wesnick center. Phillips. Return shoots brushes far side. Samuelson turns it over. Hawks have a chance now. Step run stride. Jinman whips on a shot. Beckler. Jinman and Sproul. Jinman has it for the Hawks. Looks in front. Tries to get it to Schultz. Off forward along the half wall. Emery. The Slider. Emery. Right circle. He's wide open. He'll shoot. 6 save there by Slavic. The rebound. Sproul fights for it and corrals. Schultz. Right circle. He'll shoot. Hawks will play this wide. And it's hooked wide. 30 to go on the power play. 6-1. Gamblers lead. Snyder. Front pass to Jinman. And another foul is going to be called. Is it interference on Snyder? It is. Interference on Jackson Snyder, setting a pick. Turns that hockey. And it'll be 4-on-4 for 18 seconds. Four on four for 18 seconds before Jimbo because that's the power play. McKinney, Sokol, Carcone, and O'Sullivan, the four out there for Green Bay. Puck batted, kept in by Sokol. Gas Carlson ties him up. Avery Malaberta. Out comes the Hawks with fear. Works for the turnover. With fear. That's the spot pushed away there by Sokol. O'Sullivan to the far side. Actors can't corral. But Carlson can't go ahead and he'll clear. O'Sullivan, 2:50 to go, period number 2. Put up 5 on the Blackhawks penalty kill. Down by 5. O'Sullivan. Now Cartone, far side half wall. Return speed pro Sullivan. Now halfway right circle. Who walked in there? Spot off there by Zucker. His first save was a block on. McKinney. Now O'Sullivan. Far side Cartone couldn't keep it in the zone. McKinney. Now Sokol. His back get hooked away by Zucker. Pucks go free. Shot wide of the net by Cartone. Halfway. Cartone. Wait. Shot feed Sokol in the slot. Now Phillips. Right circle. Who? Shoot. Spot off by Zucker into the inning. Eli Zucker, a pair of good saves there. His first and second as a Blackhawk. 6-1 Green Bay is the score. 18 seconds to go on the power play. Off the draw, White Harris around and out center goes. Puck bounces for Jake Schulte. Forced it deeper into the Green Bay zone. The Blackhawks pick up the penalty. 150 to go in period number 2. Phillips. And Phillips. And once we get to return speed from Phillips right point. He'll shoot, deflected, and into the netting. That's 1:45 to go period 2. $95 to go period 2. Left side of Zucker. One by the Hawk. Actually comes out with it. Long shot. It's a Slavic will stick to the side. Have the near play wall. Straight, Brock Schultz left circle. Turns it over. Man, oh man. Let's bring the swap, the shot, the back post, watch in front, body slide, between they regain control. Back Newton. Left circle now a shot, body the net. Foley. Again to the far side. The Martin. Slides with the Blackhawks and regains control on the near side half wall. Martin. Under the flat, and over 6 no 2 tip is there. 40 with 9 seconds to go period. Number 2. Six 1 Green Bay. McKinney against Hutch every window. So it's ready for the draw. We wins it. Carlson walking the scrambles on Carlson. We backhand it into the corner. So out of the zone. Here they come. For McKinney, right circle, drop pass. Tim shoots in a save by Eli Zucker. Toby Carlson, the team's like pass to Pelletieri. Pelletieri over the hit. The puck along the near side corner. Back to left, Carlson shoot. Slide to the net. We'll do it. The Fury dominated by Green Bay in the last 2 nights. It's 6-1 after 2.
No, pretty close to go here. Home Waterloo. It's 2 games of 100 combinations by the Green Bay Gamblers this week. And I really look at teams. They did the first 3 last night and the first 2 tonight. I found my time. Our one goal was to return to Owen the Jeff on a loose puck. Bounced in neutral zone. And the puck was batted home by the grass. At first, we were told to let the line, but the grass skipped the goal. Grass had 8 feet of them last year with the long end goal. And then the Hawks realized after we came out of the 6-minute mark of period number 2, really at the shot, we lost 5 or 6. Goals to get 0-2 from the draw. Hawks running from left to right. The first race on the way. Okay, victory on the way. Pump it in. Philip. The far side. And Anderson just left it to Roosevelt in onside was Pearl in the neutral zone. Which allows Rockwood to recover and take it away. Wyatt Harris. I'll take the club. The draft. It's a big hit. Race in the Green Bay zone. Inside. The Philip. Just like half of all the Roosevelt. He can take it from Harris. But the 3 in the left on the right side circle. Now the far side thing with the Phillips again. That's in. Stick left. Emery kicks to a stick is in the Green Bay zone. Pulling Emery. It's a move on the left circle, plus 3 in the slot. And Randall unable to throw any other. That was the 2 keeps it in. There's Polo. Reynolds putting it over. Emery line pass to the slot. But Fear has it on the far side. Emery turns it over. Emery waits, shoots, and fly off by Slavic in the net. 18:34 to go, third period. Just 4 hits in the third period. Against the Gamblers goalie. Foul runs it back. There's a Washington shoots in a save. 5. Foul from the draw. Again, back to Beaver, who makes a pivot at the line. I got another foul. Looks in front. Puck's up in the slot. Jammed that, and it goes wide. Foul, there's a hit. The near side. Center goes. For Zach Luton. Has 2 in the game. Luton lifts his shoulder, goes behind the Blackhawks net. And that was that far side. Luton. Over to McKinney. Behind the back to goalie. Boy on the far side half. Back the line. Gets a return feed from Goldkin. Over is Harris. High slot in the left circle. Harris will shoot wide of the net. Penalty going to be called on the Hawks. Carter foul for tripping or interference or pushing. As Paulson takes a still, Hawks touch up, and another power play for Green Bay. Cross check. He's wrong in, but good deck. Watch the side Bengals thing for Green Bay. The half ball. Tipped out. Half ball to the back. Against the on side. Ball leads it off. Carlson reception clear to the Hawks. Sail for what? I was on net. Got free for Roosevelt. Carries into the zone. He tips it into the zone. On the near side corner. Hit by Whitehead. Puck rolls to the far side. Comes the high top. Phillips walks in. To Roosevelt. Roosevelt. Return to Phillips. Shoot! Fought off there by Zucker. Wooten and over the ball. He can corral on the head circle and they full skip there to the Hawks and they'll up center. 35 to go on the power play. Phillips. There's an opportunity to call turn in the zone zone. Now Soko gets around the Hawks for fear. Okay, Nicola. Clears it. 25 to go on the power play. Definitely. Carries into the zone outside. He's got the Soko on the far play wall. Trailer Cartrell walks in left circle. Shoots! Fought off there by Butcher, and the rebound is close wide by Soko. O'Sullivan. Definitely. O'Sullivan. Cartrell. Now down low. Fighting McKinney. What guys him up? Spears comes up to the Hawks. Spears. Has Super Sonic. Goes on Sonic. Shoots to the save by Levitt, and he'll hold the rebound. As well, Spear and the Hawks. So Spear, the ambulance Coker get into it. They're still drawing it go. On the right circle. 56 to go to the big, and they will get off and foul for the draw of the Spear and the game for Coker gets 4 minutes from the line. One by the game for Redbird cuts it off. A fake handle. The line. Hector shoots up on a shot. A 3 along the wall. Gets in by Sproul. Sproul looks through the slot. The puck gets right back. Right circle of Sproul. Again, getting a pass to the slot. Fake handle. So, the sit down. Icing. And we got a fight. On the right. Southern Sproul. Mexico wins. We're going to 5 to 10. As Adam Tim goes, they're done for the game. I have a 10-minute mechanic. Now, the referee talks to people here. Yes. The toss for the block. Again. Goalie will get that off. Hey, get that off, block goal. That's it. Okay. Block. 2 players aside. That's all we're watching. As Richardson's in the over the corner box, drawing at Oxford. Here. Before Donald goes. This is up out of the penalty box. Over fight penalty here. So look for that as we those players are able to get out of the penalty box. And pick off one. A quick shot by Reaver with the puck back. That's set up. After one shot. This will dump into the Hawk. Out center will go for icing. 14-18 to go for 3. 6-1. The game was lead. Donovan, Schultz, the draft finder, and over. Hawks. Schultz, nice up. Take it back to center. He'll walk in and fire wide of the net. Over, took it down. The fawn, and he's tied up there by the Roadhead. Now comes Green Bay. Samuelson drop pass, holds the ball onside, left circle, pulls up. It's a good move, looks away, there by Snyder. Trying to come out, and he will. Oh, he's going to be called the Husker power play. There should be interference on Samuelson. Now he's talking to Snyder. Off the power play. Down by 5. Shoot up the draw, blocked by Heffley. Shoot! By the next rebound, still clear the slot, and poked away, Carson to Heffley, who got the rebound. Carries into the Hawks. Munson to the line, stepped in, fought in, now Beckler. Third feed, fought in. Brock Schultz. Grab, shoot, he scores! And it's 6-2, Lindo, powerful against the Hawks. Green Bay is focused on the other third. Richardson and Lashir let out. See that, but it's happening. 6-2, the Hawks. Get one back, here in the third. Heck of a shot there by Owen McGrath. Eddie Carlson now carries in. He's driven to the wall by Sam Phillips, and he's still going after the draft here. I think it's Carlson. There'll be another penalty on Green Bay. Man, oh man. Phillips right after Carlson hit him, and then catch up after it. Wow. Probably going to tell me on gamblers on St. Harrison on the basketball. 15-4. 32 to 12. Snyder, Everett, Carlson, Jinman, and Evans. Everett for the draw. Goalie, one on off. Emery. Here's that half roll to Snyder. Far side, it's Miles Dignan. Emery, he'll shoot on the net. Rolls, Snyder at the line, he's able to hold it. Rolls to the tail, Phillips. Down low, Cronenberg. Hawks is set with Dignan. Walks in left circle, bumper man. Now back to the line, Emery right circle. Pulls down, Cronenberg at the board, and a save by Slavin at the shot by Dignan. Snyder able to hold the line, left circle. He'll walk in and she left to the three from wide and rolls top center. Couple of chances there for the Hawks, but nothing doing. Now Dignan. Leads off as the Hawks first unit comes out. Rockville carries in. He's out for Owen McGrath. Schultz turns it over. Here comes Zach Williams. Left foot. Loses the edge. That's good for enough. After losing the edge, now the gripping of the Hawks. All before. Have to go third period. For half a minute to pay to the power play. Oh, a awful draw. He's over the high slot. No, he'll get back. Oh, it's a hit. Push it down. That's bouncing the outside of it. Looks like he's going to go on through that. Like here comes a Hawks 2 on one possible. So Fear. Oh, Bart gets tipped wide. The Stanford for the power play. 10-13 to go in the game. Wilson takes the stick in his own zone across for O'Sullivan. Andrew O'Sullivan leaves it off for the Gamble Tessley, turns it over. But TJ Schultz loses an edge in the left circle. Team of first run for Green Bay near side. Neutral. Leads it off for Heskey coming out of his own zone in the neutral zone. That's so cool. Corner. To the line and Parkstone left side. In the slot and it's blocked. Parkstone gets it back. Near side. To the high slot Sullivan. To the right point. Heskey walks in another block. By Pelletieri. And he gets it up and we'll see it with a 2-on-2. Short-handed. Pelletieri. We'll just clear. What are you on the penalty kill? 9-10 to go third period. Hawks down by 4, 6-2. Cartone. Get off for Nutrition. And Samuelson coming in. He gets picked up. Hawks go to the penalty kill again. Fishing on Ryan Ecker. 9 to go in the third. So 5 on 3 for 6 seconds. Hudson, Bartley, and the Hawks. Samuelson. Samuelson, it's 5 on 4. Shooting another block shot. That's muscled out of the box to stick it in to Green Bay zone. Back into the Green Bay zone. Roosevelt. Hamilton, the return shoot from Roosevelt. Roosevelt carries in. Danielson back to Roosevelt. He shoots and a save by Rucker. Josh Schultz, short-handed. Looks out of the zone. That's Travis the field. 1-on-1, short-handed. The field shoots. And a save there by Abbott. And it's a perfect to hit. And Phillip wails. Goes here down to the ice. I'll tell you the penalty on Mateo Phillips there. Phil did not want to fight with Philip, and now if the rule goes, what's Phil going to put? Well, Phil, something right, things in the bit of money, let's something right, take a look there. Okay, let's go down. Let's get a ticket down. That'd be a penalty there. The clock's still going. Gets tossed to the fight. Casual traffic was there. That's going at it now. Actually, have a ton of penalty so about to take a break and come back in 6 seconds on YouTube. Welcome to back. Last penalty to decide here. I think the puck's a little higher play. They're going to review it. That's what Dean Carlo didn't go review. But maybe it made the tablet. He is going to get the tablet, so maybe it is going to be more than 2 minutes on Phillips, and it should be. I mean, Phillips, hypothetically, he hit Lapeer, which is the first one. Okay? And then he jumped Lapeer. Lapeer didn't want to fight. Travis was off balance. And that's where we're at. So, before we go here in the third. And one more break. So. Before we go, third period, Hawks right now is still short-handed. But I think that's going to stay with Mateo Phillips getting caught. 5-minute penalty on Mateo Phillips for nothing. They're going to be 5 in the game, which this late in the game, I don't know exactly if that's a suspension or not for Phillips. But he should be at the next game. He's the head coach, Cannon. That's what we're really talking. We're going to a 5-minute power play, down by 4, so anything can happen. So we have 4-minute, 6-second power play. The odds can be much more against you want. So on Mateo Phillips, and why sit up in the third table. It's jumping, trying to secure. Maybe we'll go through the 5-minute maybe. However, the spawning get caught. The 4-on-2 power play for the Hawks. 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. Now a couple of games run out. Ready to go to go. The blood still is on the ice. It looks like some really good topic. I stopped and took the last switch. And there's something else. Action. Ready to go. There's 8 to go here, third period. 4-on-4, situations into a power play. Now let's hear. Trying to get around Randall. He is forced to wall. Upside up, Henry and Mark Metal for the Hawks becomes a Fulham for Green Bay. Not done yet. Okay, but onside, Randall. Drops Peter Parker. Definitely. In front, start calling, stop. Finalize upward. Out to the Hawks, 4-1. 2-1. Emery, shoot, stop. Fly Slavic. Oh, in the graph, now the other way. And he is cut off. And cleared. Full rescue on the power play for the Hawks. That's what happens on that. It's chipped on. And cleared. Henry's in. Drop pass, grab, hook pass. Out to 3:18 to go on the power play. Hawks down left forward. The graph in on side. What is it? I think by. What is this? Another clear by Green Bay. And Goodman, drop pass. Shot and a stop by Slavic. Emery, Carlson, Fredenberg. Favorite for the power play, 5.5 to go in the game. 2. It's a face off. Snyder. To the near side, Emery. He'll walk in right short goal. Bring it down low. Fredenberg. High slot. Now Emery. Snyder again. Emery kicks to a 6. Forced out there by the Kansas City system. Snyder, drop pass. Now Emery. Right to Carlson. One more time. Emery off the post. Up on the far side. Kept in by Fredenberg. Now Carlson. He'll walk in and lose the puck. 2:10 to go on the power play. 5:05 to go in the game. Beckler. The spin will carry in. Okay, Beckler! Off the post again! Wow! Holy Sonic, but it hits that post. Man, oh man. Goodman tries to feed. This is Munson. Down low. Gets a return feed. Far side Housel. Back to the line. The graph. Shot kicked out, or punched out rather, by Slavic, and here comes Green Bay the other way. Drove the ball offside. Delayed offside. And play allowed to continue here. Ginman. 1:08 to go on the power play. 2 post shots for the Hawks. In the last couple minutes, throwing out turnover. Heffley shoots it. Set by Zucker. Zucker is pretty strong. I think he gets to start on Tuesday against Cedar Rapids. Snyder. Drop pass. Emery. Carry in. Cole and Emery. Cross the ice. Fredenberg. Right up on the wall with Emery. Pelletier. Pelletier walks in, shoots. Deflected and netting. 25-6 to go on the power play. 61 to go in the third. Seven good Carlson. Emery. That's all I had. Volunteer. He goes with the social. Coming with the posted up to the block side. Remember. Let's backhand down. And that should do it for the Blackhawks power play. 4 minutes gone in the win. That's a hit the move. We'll see with it. Emery. Brings up for Carlson. Carlson. Poked away by Sokol. Up and clear. That's a keep it in. Shoots the bucket. Point to the net. Carlson. Leaves it there to Nino Carcone of Green Bay. He'll curl in his own zone. 2.5 to go third period. 62 to the score. That's deflected in there by 56. Jimmy Reber. Spins in his own zone. Turns it over to Cruz Martin in the near side corner of the Blackhawks zone. Hawks regain control. Out comes Cass Carlson. Carlson towards the net, wide of the net. Let's get it back in front. Now, the Bay regains control. A fake panel in the hit for the Hawks. Cross ice. Eckers. A third feed. Fake panel is in on his backhand. Third feed of the slot. They go 6 for 6 and can't control. It's McKinney for Green Bay. It's his shoulder. Goes behind the net and the far side. 95-6 to go in the game. To the line of Sullivan. Around halfway. Lose the net. McKinney behind the net. It's in front. Pass to the point. Broadhead shoot. 6 save by Zucker and clear. Levi Zucker is really strong in his release performance. As DeGraff turns it over. He's in. He shoots. And a save by Slavic. The puck's still free. For the minute to go in the game. Miles in. It's a Schultz. Now Bartley to the slot. And that was the Hawks. Harris who couldn't get a shot off. McKinney backhands it in. 35 to go on the game. 6-2 Green Bay. Brock Schultz. It's cross ice. It's a return feed. He's in. Brock Schultz makes a move around Randall. Forces it into the corner. 40 to go. It comes up. It's just in. It's a pass. Taken there by Dinman. It's 14 to go in the game. Catching washed out. Hold will hold behind his own net with 5 to go in the game. Up the goalie, and that will do it. Green Bay, the week to begin their preseason, 6-2 winners. Penalty field matchup. Hawks called 0-2 in the preseason. Showed some good signs and showed some bad signs, but final score is 6-2. We got on Tuesday as the Hawks host the final home preseason matchup.